Hey guys, good morning. Today, one of the things I plan to do is putting some highlights in my hair myself. I've colored my hair myself, but I've never highlighted my own hair, so that's going to be an interesting experience. I hope it works out well. If not, it's Sunday, and I'll make an appointment to get my hair professionally done sometime this week, or color over it, or do something. So it's hair. It's not like a huge thing. I want it to look gorgeous, of course, but it can always be fixed. So, I'll show you my hair first. You can see obviously my hair is dark brown naturally, and I do color it occasionally to just make the darkness more vibrant. I think my hair is naturally maybe the tiniest bit lighter than it looks right now, but anyway, this is the color that I'm wearing now. And quite a while back, I had some highlights in my hair, so just like these peekaboo highlights, you can kind of see them down there. So if I put my hair up to the top, you can obviously see the color difference. I don't want the kind of highlights that are up here that need to be retouched all the time. I'm going to do the same thing, just kind of freshen up these old highlights that I actually did have professionally done and just kind of don't want to pay for again. I'm going to start them again, like right at this area here. So it'll be just on the ends of my hair, so you can see here that we do have the highlights down there, but I just want to freshen them up and add some more, and probably again not on this top layer. It'll be just a few little random pieces, maybe one here and like one up there, and it'll be just again more like that peekaboo effect. And this is what I picked up today. This is L'Oreal OT4 for dark brown hair, Superior Preference Ombre Touch. I've never used this before, so it'll be interesting. This is how the packaging looks, and that's like the before and after shot, so that's kind of what I'm going for. So I of course didn't want that like brassiness, so I figure I need to touch up my roots anyway, so if anything, it's, I only do the top, but when you rinse it down, it theoretically you get some like down here, so it should darken it up, so I'm not really too worried about that. So I'm opening this for the first time now. I don't know what you even get. You have your developer, like you usually get in a box of dye. We have a conditioning shampoo, so that's of course for afterwards. Lifting powder, which is probably just a nice way to say bleach. And lifting cream. So I'll read the directions, but I'm going to assume that you just mix all these together, shake it up, and then it comes with this little brush that you put on your finger. Now I know there's that other ombre highlights that they have that comes with a little brush. This is theoretically the same thing, except it's finger sized. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll use this. Maybe I'm going to read the instructions and do a live demo. Alright, so the preparation here is just what I thought. We're going to pour the powder into the bottle and then put the cream into the bottle and shake it all up. Then I'm going to put a towel over my shoulders and section off some of my hair. So once I've done that, I'll get back to you. I think that this stuff smells worse than regular hair dye. It's like bleach. So I just took my little window fan that you can see behind me here and flipped it around so that instead of blowing in, it's blowing out. So it's hopefully sucking out the fumes. Oh, and I have gloves, of course, too. Alright, here we go. So I think I have my bottle shaken up pretty well. I have the little comb on my finger, and I just put some of their bleach product on it. So let's take a little section and see. So I started at the bottom, so the bottom has the most bleach on it, and then I'm like taking whatever's left on there and going up higher. So I kind of have that gradient, and so that it's lighter on the bottom, and because I don't really know what I'm doing, so whatever. This is mixed up. It doesn't smell as bad. It smelled much worse as I was mixing it. But it's a little too late for that. making a zigzag like they do in the salon. You can hear it highlighted. Alright, I'm going to keep going with this and then I'll update you when I've got it in all my hair that I want. Alright, so like I've said 1,000 times already, this is the first time I'm doing this. I'm not sure how much product I'm supposed to have on my hair. I have, I don't know, maybe like that much left over. It's drying. I'm not sure if it's supposed to stay wet. Whenever I've had my hair highlighted or done anything in a salon, they like put the foils on it so it stays wet so that it works better. I don't know. So now it says to leave it on for 25 to 45 minutes. So I'll leave it on, I guess, for about like half hour, 40 minutes, somewhere in the middle there. And in the meantime, I am going to, I don't know, do some other stuff around the house. I could not work with the gloves on my hands, so I did get bleach on my fingers. They started to burn. I just kept washing my hands. And the towel, I couldn't work with a towel on. So I'm not saying do what I do, I just had a hard time working that way. Alright guys, I will give you an update later. I'm afraid if anything, maybe nothing has changed, because when I've had my hair professionally highlighted, you know, it was like in the foils and under heat and took hours. So I don't know, we'll see what lifts. Maybe nothing will. Maybe it'll look cool. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright guys, so I had this bleach dye in my hair for about 35 minutes, and you can see the ends are definitely lighter. You can't really, I don't know, I can't see the highlights very well. After, I'll dry my hair and style it, and then I'll be back to show you how it came out. Hey guys, so I'm back with you. I washed and dried my hair, and I have it up in these heated curlers. So stay tuned, I will actually talk about these in a different video. So let's take these curlers out, and I don't have them so that my hair's curled, but just so that it has like wavy volume. So anyway, let's take those out and see how these highlights look, and see how everything looks in general. Now, should have some waves and body. Right. So let's see, it lightened up, lightened a little more. So it looks nice. I'm not exactly sure what I was aiming for, and it was a first try, so yeah, I guess it's good. It did something, so that's a positive. Let me get to let me show you the back, see if you can see anything. I want to see if I can see anything too. How about that? Some mirror action going on here. Alright, so I definitely say you can see a difference. It's nothing that's super dramatic. What actually took was I think the areas of my hair that I had pre-colored or treated before, they actually, obviously, I mean, they were lightened before, so they lightened more than the rest, and it is more of an ombre than a highlight, I guess, which is fine too, because when the light's not shining on it, you really can't see the shade change, so I like that. It's not like, ooh, yellow down here and black up here. Like, I did not want that. So this this looks nice. I'm satisfied with that. And then let's take these bottom pieces and put them up here. So yeah, you can see that that is definitely changed. I ended up using probably half of that container of bleach or dye, whatever you'd like to call it, just so you know. I could have used more, I guess, but since it was the first time, I didn't want to overdo it. So I think the bottoms came out nice, but you know, really the highlights, or whatever you want to call them, whatever dye I put on top here, so I put a few, you remember I had like a few little stripes up top. I don't see them at all. So they could have stayed on, I guess, much, much longer, where the bottom took quickly and easily. And I'd say I had it on for about a half hour, 35 minutes. So if I decide to do this again, although I probably won't need to for a long time because it's not like it's dye that's going to fade away. It's color that's taken out of my hair. So unless I decide to go a little bit lighter, which I probably won't, I'd leave it on a little bit longer, especially on the parts up here which have been more recently treated with color. As when I do color my hair, I just do the roots. I don't put it through the whole hair. And that's it. So thanks guys for watching. There's my hair again. Alright, so sorry for the shakiness. I'm getting back into videos, so guys keep watching and see you later. Baka baka. So one last look from a room where there's some sunshine. You can see how the light's hitting it, and I'm satisfied with my results.